Hey, this video is from last Sunday, a week ago at Laguna Seca with the San Francisco region and also Formula Car Challenge, guys. We had a nice big 35 car field. As you can see by the caption there, a really close race. Corkscrew just because we're at Laguna. This is where we finished. I started 12th and 14th, finished 10th. John finishes 11th. Quick snapshot of our lap times with his fastest 13th lap, mine 14th. For some reason, I was a little quicker in the blue section of the track, John much quicker in the orange section, but not quite able to pass me.
It's the second race on Sunday, and the pace car is coming around, and Robert will be starting in 12th position.
First clip is just the first start, which gets waved off. So this is a good point to explain that the external shots are a little iffy because Carrie-Ann had to use her phone. We had a problem with our main camera. Sorry about that, sweetheart. Here comes the second start, and we'll get the green flag this time. As usual, I'll narrate from the in-car shots because the audio from the on-car cameras is so distorted. There's a white F3 right there. I think that's Sean. I didn't remember seeing him. I guess we got past him here in this start, and don't recall seeing him after that. There's a black Formula Atlantic 300 horsepower car right there in front of me. He'll move on up away from us. And in fact, as you'll see as we go through, after this first lap, which we're showing in its entirety, it'll be pretty much a race of just me and John. There's 6 or 7 F3s in front of us, that big Formula Atlantic, 2 really fast PFM guys, and then there's me and John, and then behind us is the rest of the field. So it's kind of just me and John have our own private race today. There were 7 PFMs at the track. I finished 3rd of 7 and John 4th. We're going to help each other get up there with those other 2 guys. I don't have their names handy, but I'll try to come up with them. Anyway, this is finishing up that first lap. As you can see, the pretty quiet first lap. And in fact, we're going to jump ahead here right away. The first 10 laps were relatively calm, me in front of John, and John getting up to speed, and then he starts closing it on me. It's a little exciting. So. End of lap 1. Yay, no accidents. As you may have noticed, we jumped to lap 3 and now to the end of lap 9 here, beginning of lap 10. John's right up behind me, and watch to the right here. He's going to stick his nose in. There he is. And again, he just can't quite carry enough speed around the corner here. We'll get an exterior. And thanks to John and his team, he gave me his video, and as you can see, this is that same lap 10, turn 2. John racing me real fair. Tried to give them room myself, as you can see there. almost sticks it back in here again, but not quite. He gets so close like that again once or twice more, but it was a long race, 25 laps, 35 minutes, and so we're going to keep jumping ahead a little bit here to action as we pass cars, lap cars. That was a F4, I believe. And John, we do a bad, he just followed right on through. I'm sure I'll repeat myself later, but there's a couple places John makes some really nice moves to get by the traffic and stay looking. This time, as you can see, it was fairly easy. Now we're coming out of turn 2 on lap 11 to the second car. I'll watch and see what happens here from the exterior in just a second. This is probably a good point to thank all of our fellow racers here. We lapped quite a few cars, some of them even maybe twice. And anyway, they were very helpful. The captions indicated we're all the way on lap 16 now. We have this traffic in front of us. A guy passing on the way up into turn 6, and then John right after, or maybe this is where he sticks his nose and comes follows right through. He was brave on a couple of them, braver than me anyway. Yeah, I think this is the one. It's nice. Way to go, John. Point to thank John for a compliment he paid me after the race. He said I didn't make a single mistake the whole race, and that was 99% true. Usually, this long of a race, I'll bobble somewhere, but I drove a nice steady race. However, after we watched our own videos, I was horrified at my line. Thankfully, it looks okay right here, but there's some room for a vast improvement. I think at least a second or so. Way to go, John. Again, sticking the nose right in there. I don't remember exactly what happened here, but I think John's getting pretty close, as you can see. Probably pulls up alongside me again. Should have a shot of this from the exterior, so I'll be quiet. So this is the same lap 19. We're just heading up the hill out of turn 5 to turn 6. That's sneak through, and this time I get just a little help from this car, but not a lot. John blows right by him. Way to go, John. Again. And now we've jumped all the way to the end of lap 20. I'm getting tired, need a rest, but now we're hitting all the lap traffic, so that's not going to happen. It's me passing one of the cars, not sure who. And I think we'll switch. Yeah, we'll show John, same corner here. John was doing turn 11 nice all day. He was catching me down into turn 2, getting good launches out of it. I've got to watch this video closer, copy him. I think I was turning too late on him. Anyway, he gets up nice and close here. A lot of traffic with 35 cars on this track, so as you saw, I was afraid we were going to get held up and John be able to get a pass on me or something, but everybody was pretty careful. Thank them again for helping have a good race. This is John's view coming up out of turn 5 up to 6 here. And again, he makes some nice, aggressive, but safe moves and follows right on through. Stays on my butt. Oh yeah, thankfully this car holds on just a little bit. That probably makes up for the end of the race, which you'll see in a few minutes. I only beat him by about half a second. We'll let you see the details here. Here's lap 22 already. And I think just passing some more lap traffic. I think I'll go wide for a minute. Last clip, yeah, that was dust from somebody that went off track, but fortunately didn't bother us. This is a white flag last lap. There's a Formula Mazda going to hold me up a little bit, I'm afraid. Let John get a little closer. He makes a little wiggle there, though, and allows me to blow right past. I think he might actually hold up John. I don't know if we have a video of that later. Probably do. Here we go. This is from John's car. And sees me trying to figure out what to do about the Formula Mazda, and so I'm just staying tight to hold John on the outside. And I get that little wiggle from the guy and squeeze on through. And then the gentleman is real good here and leaves room for John to come on through as well. Sort of. Way to drive, John. Okay, this is the final lap, as I mentioned earlier. I'm getting the checkered flag. Probably not pushing as hard as I should. Whoa, John just went blowing by, and I'm like, God, I hope he didn't get me before the line. As you'll see, it's very close here. Here's John's view. I think I was a little lazy, thinking, he won't bother trying with the traffic in front. We'll just finish like this. But he was giving it everything. We have a little still right here. Look at that. Basically a car length is all it was. Way to go, John. Got to watch out for you.
Yeah? Well, it was only 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome job,
Flat
baby.
out the whole time.
Yeah,
John
flat out. Good. That's what we want to hear.
Let me unhook you. You had me on my edge the whole time. Yeah.
Always cute after the races. Threw this in here just for reference. Nice 10 laps at 129s. Big thanks to my crew, Bob, Lenny, and John, fixing the car again, keeping me in the race. Carrie Ann, great job with the camera, scrambling using the phone instead. Sorry the video quality wasn't better.